How's it going, everybody? It's me again. This is just going to be a super quick video. Well, I say super quick and then it turns out to be, what, 20 minutes? No, but I didn't really plan this one because, again, I forgot when the second part of 2.6 comes out. So, you know, we're just going to blitz through this. So, Acheron, Aventurine here. Easy to show you. So, Acheron, Aventurine. What more do I need to say? I mean, it's got Pella on the banner. Pella's pretty good. Recommend that. Sampo, I mean, if you like crazy and slimy guys, sure.
Hot damn!
And then that's the wrong match, so it's weird they put a shield preservation unit on Aventurine's banner. Because he's just gonna do... You know, I've gushed about Aventurine way too much. Or not enough. I haven't decided yet. But Acheron. Oh yeah, by the way, light cones, you know. But good, best in slots for a reason. Get them if you can. If not, don't worry about it. This is more about Acheron, because you should get Aventurine. 100%, absolutely. Any character you're going to get in the game, get this guy. Perfect. But Acheron. Yeah. I would say get her. But before you get her, just quick little notes before you do. Just, I'll show you mine as an example. So, stats, you know, they're whatever, you know, pretty standard for, you know, DPS. As you can see, I have the light cone. I got super lucky with it. So I'm doing way more damage than I should be. I'm doing more damage with all of her skills and whatnot and her entire kit, blah, blah. It's the best in slot for a reason. Like I said, get it if you can. If not, don't worry about it. You don't need it. Yeah, traces, blah, blah, blah. Relics. As you can see, my relics aren't perfect. And, you know, we'll take a deeper dive. That's a 4-star one. Attack. Crit rate, body, blah, blah, blah. Speed, blah, blah, blah. It's not even fully leveled, as you can see. And rope is like... It's not even the best rope. At least, it might not be the best rope. I don't know. I haven't fully invested because that's how good she is at, you know, dealing damage, clearing content. She's not even fully invested. I didn't take her seriously while building her. And now, I'm just speeding through everything. So, yeah. There's that. I'm doing 2-2 split because... Yeah. I don't have a good reason. Eidolons. This is a big point. So there was a lot of not confusion. There's a lot of critiques early on, before her release, of people saying, you need E2. And here's why people were saying that. So, if she has... Basically, Eidolon 2 reduces the amount of Nihility characters you need to get bonus damage. So, now you only need one Nihility character to get the 160% damage increase. Rather than having the 2, which, as you can see from this team, Black Swan, Kafka, both Nihility units. And then Ho-Ho is there because, you know, I didn't want to show off Aventurine again. I feel like people might be getting tired of that. I'm not, but that's because I'm attached to the character now, and yeah, I'm just going to keep... it's hard to explain. Yeah, why am I trying to focus? This isn't about Aventurine, this is about Acheron. That's how much I love Aventurine. So I know this is a lot of text to read for the ultimate, but this is like a lot of text to read. But let's well, to sum it up, yeah, it hits big. If you want fun traversing, well, is this the skill for you?
Stream 4.
Yeah, it's instant KO. Important to note, it does work in the simulated universe and divergent universe. So yeah, you also don't lose skill points when you do it. You just can constantly do it. Come on, that's... Whoa. I mean, that was cool. Anyway.
Storms on the horizon.
It's easier to show rather than explain. You can read this. I mean, here's your 5-second warning to read all this, I guess.
Do we still have the upper hand?
I give you 5 seconds. I'm not sorry. So as you can see, Pela and Sampo both inhibitor units. So already we're getting the 160% stackable bonus. And as you can see here, every time a debuff is inflicted, for example, if I do Sampo's skill now, you'll see it go to 8. And yes, it does work with ultimates.
What are you waiting for? To betray my customers? I charge extra.
So as you can see, she doesn't gain energy in the traditional sense. She stacks it with Fei Xiao. Fei Xiao before Fei Xiao because, yeah.
Don't lose momentum.
And the little one underneath the little flower symbol is how many stacks could go over. So after you use the ultimate, you'll have that many stacks back. So say I inflict a debuff, a taunt, which is classed as a debuff. She has 2 now.
Another
Now
journey
the skill,
begins.
when you use it, does. Alright. So fun thing to note: the skill counts as a debuff, and then the light cone counts as a second debuff. So if we ultimate here,
Hasten. I weep for the departed.
I know, sickest ultimate in the game.
It too shall fall.
Now she has 2 stacks, or 3 stacks, 4, because that's technically a debuff. I don't have a skill point to go from 4 to 6. This should work actually. It didn't work. Cool. See, skill we're at 8. It should go to 9 and then an extra. It should go to 9 and then 2 at the bottom.
Destined for oblivion.
Thank God I was right, otherwise that would have been really awkward.
I weep
You know
for
what?
the departed.
Let's slow it down.
Dusk's ring. It too shall fall.
Oh man, that's still cool. We all know who Virgil is, so yeah.
On the still waters of oblivion.
The only downside to Acheron is needing 2 Nihility characters, which thankfully Hoyoverse took into account. You can get 2 Nihilities. But you don't want Sampo. I mean, you might. I'm not telling you shouldn't get Sampo, but there are better. You know, we can even go we can even take a deeper dive. As you can see here, these are all the Nihility characters. Silver Wolf, I don't have those. Don't laugh. I was too late for Silver Wolf, and I just didn't have enough summons for this guy. But yeah, Grenithan. So any Nihility character works. The only downside is you need to have 2. It doesn't leave a lot of creativity for team building. Unless, of course, you get E2, but I can't justify doing that. I can't recommend anybody doing that. But if you want to, by all means, go for it. It's your game, it's your money, you play how you want, you spend your money how you want. I just don't want to see you go into financial ruin because of it, or financial struggles. Especially if you're trying to get the light cone. Don't get me wrong, the light cone's good. They are better. Don't get me wrong, the light cone is great. Also, the art. I mean, come on, the artwork. It's either the best light cone artwork in the game, or second behind Aventurine, obviously. I feel like I keep talking about him too much. You know, okay. Just real briefly. Again, Aventurine. Get him. But do not go out of your way to get the light cone for Aventurine. The only reason I have the light cone is because I got super lucky. I didn't intend to do it. I wanted to build up pity for another light cone eventually. And then it just dropped in my lap. Let me find my Aventurine again. Why am I doing that? I can just... Actually, no. I don't even own the light cone. That's why I've got that one equipped. Otherwise, the light cone I would use... The light cone I would recommend... Because I'm not... Because I have his light cone now, I'm not going to swap over. But if I didn't, the light cone I would use is Moment of Victory. Just for... increases the chance for the wearer to be attacked. Which, in turn, grants him more stacks for his ability. I mean, grants him more stacks for his follow-up attack. Which accumulates to more damage over time. And... in a follow-up team? Yeah. Well, in any team, really. Oh, and really fun note. Aventurine's ultimate counts as a debuff. Which, as we've seen, goes well for... you guessed it. Acheron. I can't remember if the follow-up attack counts. You know what? Let's go test that real quick.
No dirty.
I'm not going to be saying that a lot. Okay, so it does count. That is something to take into consideration. Or is that because of a light cone? One sec. Okay, yeah, so I think it's because... of a light cone. You know what? Yeah. Okay, let me test this out then. This is kind of Moment of Victory, but worse. But it should work. Does it completely ruin my Aventurine stats? A little bit. But he should be fine. That's how good he is. Alright.
May as well kill them all.
Alright. This should be the moment of truth. No, it is not. Oh, something cool to point out. Kafka has a follow-up attack. What does that mean? Well, I'll show you.
Relax. Oh, another journey begins.
Okay, so... yeah, follow-up attack obviously counts for a stack towards Venturine's talent. And it is the light cone that's doing the... inflicting with debuff. So... ignore everything I've said about not getting the light cone. You should probably get that. Joke. Okay, admittedly, not my finest joke, or funniest, or a joke. But yeah. I would recommend... wait, why am I trying to... this isn't me trying to recommend Aventurine, I'm trying to talk about Acheron. Yeah. I would say get Acheron. She's still, for the most part, insanely good. Nihility units can only get better in the future. In fact, I will confidently say, right now, and feel free to use this against me in the future, I know 100% I will if I'm wrong. She's still going to be the best character in the game. Even if we don't release Nihility units for about, I don't know, 5 patches. I mean, what are we going to do? Release a second Firefly? But yeah, that's basically it for me. Long story short, if you can, after you get Aventurine, of course, get Acheron. She'll help you clear the content. You don't need Acheron, but she's really cool. She's really fun. Style is amazing. I'm not going to give any story-related spoilers, but if you like a certain character from Genshin Impact, you're going to be pleasantly surprised. The light cone, just don't get that. Like I said, I got super lucky. In fact, speaking of the light cone, you should get this one. It doesn't give you another stack for using her skill, but it does exactly the same thing. Increases crit rate, and deal more damage. Like, slowed works well with Welt, because, well, it's all about slowing and manipulating the speed of the order of the turn. I don't use Welt enough to really know. But we're gonna have reduced defense because, yeah. So get this if you can't get the light cone. Don't go out of your way to get this though, because 4 stars are not guaranteed. The only ones that are guaranteed are the ones you can buy in the store or Herters. No, Herter store. There we go. I don't know why I separated those two. Anyway. Yeah. Don't really recommend the light cones, once again, but if you can get them, great. If not, don't worry about it. The game isn't forcing you to get these. Once again, you don't... I keep saying, I cannot stress enough, you do not need her 5-star best in slot light cone. Even though, way back when, even though before her the initial release, you just got all of the... You just got people going, oh, well, she needs her light cone to be really good. Yeah, she doesn't. Even back then. And especially not now. So, yeah, that's it from me. Happy pulling. Peace.